Welcome to the Duke Cardiology Fellows blog. I'm Prathiti Kazani, Duke Cardiology Fellow. Today I'm here with Dr. Adrian Hernandez, who's one of our heart failure attendings at the Duke Clinical Research Institute and at Duke Medical Center, and also the head of outcomes at the DCRI. Adrian, you were one of the moderators for the late-breaking heart failure trials today. Tell me a little bit about some of the trials that were presented, specifically the ROSE AHF trial and the TopCat study.
Yeah, so we had some really important trials today. ROSE focused on acute heart failure and looked at commonly used therapies for acute heart failure and renal dysfunction. And the issues there are that we use these drugs, we have no idea how they work. Unfortunately, we still don't know what the treatment is for this patient population. So low-dose dopamine didn't really add much, and low-dose nasiratide also didn't add very much. So we're back to the drawing board there. TopCat was probably the most interesting one, and that may be controversial as we go forward. Their primary endpoint was not significant, but they had interesting results on heart failure rehospitalizations. And so the question is, should it be used for heart failure rehospitalization or not in terms of prevention of that event?
And I know that the ROSE AHF study has been simultaneously published in JAMA. Has TopCat been published yet?
Yeah, so TopCat came out today in New England Journal, and there's actually other secondary analyses that have come out as well.
Okay. What do you foresee for the future of clinical trials in terms of trial design? Because I know that ROSE, we were a little concerned about the heart failure population being both preserved and reduced ejection fraction. Do you think in the future we should power our trials so that they are powered to look at both subgroups?
Well, actually, both ROSE and TopCat showed that there's really heterogeneous populations in heart failure. And so we will want to have understanding of focused phenotypes of patients. And so for ROSE, specifically acute heart failure with preserved versus reduced ejection fraction. And for TopCat, the most interesting thing is seeing patients who have elevated natriuretic peptide levels. And so that actually may help characterize populations better and have us focus on those populations for our trials.
What was it like moderating the session?
Well, it was quite fun. So my co-moderator is Fred Masudi, and so at the beginning we thought we'd probably crack up laughing because of all the different jokes we thought we could make during the session, but we realized since it was such a big stage that we probably needed to take it a little more seriously, which we did.
Okay. You did a great job.
Thanks.
And thank you for joining us at the Duke Cardiology Fellows blog.